Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Donald Salinas. We're live in Corpus Christi, Texas. My partner Paul Aldray will be with me in a minute. So right now, let's send a little shout out going out to an old friend of mine who played baseball with me back in 1993, Mr. Robles. It was great seeing you. Good seeing you. You're fighting cancer. You're beating cancer. I hope it continues going well for you. And good to see you. What's a little shout out to all you people in Corpus Christi?
Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. We're enjoying the game right now between Edinburg North Cougars and cibilo Steel Knights. That's at halftime. I got to run into my good friend who I haven't seen in about 25 or 30 years.
Yes,
or put it this way, I haven't seen him about 200 pounds ago.
200 pounds ago?
200 pounds ago when I last saw him.
That's the camera
That's for me. That's not for him. That's for me.
Okay, I was going to say the camera makes us bigger, but we're not on camera.
We're not on camera.
No, we're live again.
And I got a face for radio. That's all there is to it.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Don Salinas. That was Robbie Robles joining me, and no friend of mine, Corpus. And let me tell you what, stay cancer free, buddy. Good seeing you.
Good luck and God bless you too.
God bless you too, sir. Once again, let's shout out to our Robles family in Corpus Christi who are joining us here in Corpus, Cabinet Field. Once again, I'm Don Salinas. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to apologize for a little difficulties, technical difficulties we've been having, but hopefully it's going to stay good, and my voice will hang on for another two quarters of football. For right now, it's been all cibilo Knights tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They're up by the score of cibilo Knights cibilo Steel Knights with a score of 48, and the Edinburg North Cougars 7. Hopefully it's going to be a different story on the second half. We'll wait to see what's going to happen. Little shout out going out to all the people tuned in to RallyCentral.com. Special thanks going out to RallyCentral.com, of course, and of course Lee Martinez and Joe Bowling. Really thanks going out to you, and I hope we got back the Port game. I'm not sure right now at halftime. I believe the score is 7-7. There's a Port game going on at Cal Allen. Then they're a little to the west of us, I believe. And I hope it's not going to be that cold. A little shout out going also to Bobby Estrada's family, Ruben Garcia's family, and also Albert Rios, our head nurse at the ECISD. They came to join us themselves, all three of them, and came together. And I wish you all a safe trip back home. And let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of fans here, a lot of Cougar fans. So I'm going to send a shout out to all the Cougar fans. A little shout out going out to Ivan Garcia, who's tuned in, who sent her nephew and her sister to the game, but hopefully they're enjoying the game. So once again, I'm Don Salinas, and to my right, as always, going to be Paul Aldray in a few minutes. He's down the field talking to some players and coaches, of course, trying to get a little feedback how these Cougars can get back into this game. And first of all, also a little shout out going out to Mr. Ezequiel Granado Sr., that's senior. A little shout out going out to you from Donut, myself. Your daughter-in-law Pam says hi, she's right behind me. So a shout out going out to all the Granados who are tuned in. We apologize once again. I'm sure Mr. Granado was a little upset when we went up together. But Nathan, a little shout out going out to you, Nathan. Thank you for what you do and the way you figured out to get back to the people. So also a shout out going out to all the people at the Avilas. Of course, my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Donato Salinas Sr. Love you all, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks to Valley Central. We'll should be sleeping warm in about an hour and a half. We'll wait and see how that goes. But once again, it's been all cibilo Steel Knights night. They're out by the score of 48-7. Good thing going for the Cougars is going to be maybe that they're going to be having the win at the end of the game, like Paul Aldray calls it. He likes to call it is that he likes to win behind his back on the second and, of course, the fourth quarter. So for right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Jordan Salinas and Paul Aldray coming to you live from Corpus Christi.
Lily de la Garza Olivares, shout out.
Lulu
de la Garza Olivares.
All right, going out to my comadre Lulu de la Garza Olivares. So shout out going out to you and your family, compadre. I hope y'all are doing great. Hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving, a safe Thanksgiving, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon. So once again, a little shout out going out to the Olivares family in Edinburg. So Pablo, what you get from me at halftime or what?
Oh, I was hanging out on the cibilo Steel side, talking to some people in the camp over there. We joked about it earlier, don't we? What are they going to put in their freshmen next?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They are?
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to come in with it. And again, ladies and gentlemen, not to rub it in. Me and Pablo talked about it when they went on it on a 4th and down with a lot of time left, or they're only up 7-0. And we thought, be ready. They run the ball, and they fake the punt with a 4th and 8 coming up. You're kind of laughing at the other team. And they did it, Paul, but you know what? When you got that kind of team, and you can't blame the coach, but you know what? Let's put these guys down. Let's beat them the way we can. Let's not give them a chance to wake up and come back on us. So as a coach, you got to realize you do what you have to do to put your foot down, and they did.
Yeah, Donna, that sets the tone early. Obviously, some bundle snaps, some mishandled plays by Edinburg North. Civil Steel comes back, kind of you get a stop. They go for it, and they get it. I mean, you know what they're saying. They're saying we're here to win. We're taking over. We're taking over.
Yeah, again, they're not gonna have no feelings for anybody, and they know they're being watched. And the best thing to do is also, as we saw after they went up 28-0, and they started putting in their second leg. We saw a lot of clean jerseys, even though it's a turf field. You get a little dirty somewhere or another, but we saw nothing but white, clean jerseys. And
people that hadn't been sweating.
Yeah, you're expecting for him to get even cleaner and start second half.
Yes, I think we're going to see more cleaner jerseys, and certainly not making any light of Edinburg North. But it is what it is. When a team is winning to that point, you try to get some extra players in the game, and they're going to get not their backups in, but their third stringers in.
Yeah, what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is you're in the third round of the playoffs, and you need to make sure you stay healthy and you're ready for the next game, which is coming up. No shout out going out to all the Leon family, to all the Leones that are Cougar supporters all the way. They just no shout out going out to all the Leon family. So I hope you're tuning in, and I'm sure you are. And again, apologies for what we're having technical difficulties earlier, but we're back, and hopefully Port Elizabeth is going to get right back to us.
We got an update here. We got Bears 21, Tarpon 7. Ouch! In the second quarter, Tarpon having a tough time.
Yeah, hopefully they're going to come back and adjust to that, because let me tell you what, they've done it last year. They did it last year, and they came back and tied the game, I believe, with 7 seconds or 1.7 seconds left in the clock. Ended up winning the game in overtime. That was at Cat Island at the same field they're playing right now. So, Tarpons, good luck. Hopefully you can come back on that side. It's going to be tough for the Cougars, but you never know.
You never. Well, I got a whole.
Work with me, Pablo.
I'm sorry. You're right, though. You never know. You could catch a couple breaks, a fumble here, a return kickoff there, and you can get yourself back in the game. It is not out of the question. I was going to say it's not like it hadn't been done before. I don't know if anybody's come back from 41 points in one half, but is it possible? Yes. Can you win the lottery? Yes.
Okay, take it from there, ladies and gentlemen. Paul started saying the chances are very slim, but you never know. And I'm sure there's always it's never happened, and then we get to see history. We've seen history in plenty of ways, in so many different ways that you never know. We could see it tonight, but for right now, it doesn't seem good. Like Paul is saying, anybody can win the lotto. So could I. And you know what? Just for that, Paul,
yes, sir.
I'm buying a lotto ticket tomorrow. Mañana?
Okay.
I'm going to prove, Paul, that you can win the lotto.
That you can come back from 41 points. Yeah. And you can win the lottery.
Yeah, you can. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're just joining us, Nathan over here laughing at me and you, Pablo, but hey, everybody does, Pablo. We do pretty good entertaining, no, Pablo?
Of course. And if you win the lottery, you're going to be thinking, ¿Qué más quieres?
That's a little coming from Paul and Nathan having his laugh with us here in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to Salinas. I got Paul over here to my right. Nathan next to Paul. He's doing the work here for ValleySun.com, and we're having a good time, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying it. And if you're a Cougar fan, you know what? There's nothing to be ashamed about, and I'll be the first one to say I am a Cougar fan, and I'll continue being one.
Hey, and brother, we're from Edinburg. We're from Edinburg. We're here, obviously, representing ValleySun.com. But we're from Edinburg, and we're here watching the Edinburg team getting absolutely demolished. And so we feel for them. We know these kids are warriors. We know they're doing their best, but you know what? They're outmatched, and hopefully they feel the best comeback they can.
Yeah, and again, that's all you can ask for from a kid, or from kids. They're not professionals. They're not getting paid to do this. They're just here because they like the game and they're trying their heart out. So nothing to be ashamed about, Cougar. Just keep on trying. Be a Cougar for life. So we're going to start the second half shortly here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm Donald Salinas. I got Paul all the way to my right. Nathan next to him. We're bringing you the game thanks to ValleySun.com. Shout out going out to Mr. Lee Chan Trevino.
Mr. Chan?
Yeah, we'll let Nathan know why the Chan came about here later. But for right now, shout out going out to Lee Chan Trevino, Martinez, and of course Joe Bowling. Joe Bowling, can't wait to, maybe we're going to work together next week. We don't know. We'll find out soon. But right now, like I said, it's me, myself, Don Salinas, and Paul Osborne bringing the live action from Corpus Christi. We're at Cabinets Field. It's been all nice tonight. Score is now, so before we start going with the second half, it's 48-7. The Knights over the Cougars. Pablo, what else do you got? It's hard, man. It's hard to call a game like this, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to enjoy it. We're going to have a good time. We're going to make sure everybody gets home safe. Everybody wishing you all a safe trip home. All the Cougars, because believe me, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what. I seen the best fans last year. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to put Port Isabel and El Chelsea in the running. But this year, it's been the Cougar fans.
You know, Donnie, this is nothing that is out of the usual, out of the ordinary for Cibilo Steel. This is their 7-year-old program. They came into existence 7 years ago. They've won a state championship.
Wow.
They've been to the semifinals. They've been to the quarterfinals. I mean, they have absolutely put it on their opponents, with points. And this is nothing new, don't it? And the kick is off. It's going to be a short squib kick, fielded cleanly by Cibilo Steel as Edinburg North tries an onside kick, but he kicked it way too hard, don't it? Which allows the ball to skip and didn't let the football take its unusual hop. And it'll be fielded cleanly, and Cibilo Steel ball at the 47-yard line.
All right, it's going to be a short field for them. We'll call it exactly 52 yards. Ball at the 48-yard line. That is of the Cibilo Steel. We have 1st and 10. It's going to be the first time they touch the ball in this second half, and we'll see what's going to happen. Paul, you going to take us play-by-play?
Yes, sir. Cibilo Steel breaks the formation with some players that we haven't seen.
Hey.
Split left, split right. It's going to be handed right up the gut. Goes right up the middle, right off the center, and he is going to rush for about, dentally, he's going to go up the right of the gut for about, I'm going to say 7 yards, don't it?
All right. Pick up a 7-yard card, 2nd and 3. Little shout out going out to Mr. and Mrs. Martinez. And, of course, Michael Gavin. Little shout out going out to you. Enjoy the game, Mr. Martinez. There's no quitters in Edinburg. Come on, don't be a quitter.
No, there's nobody over here. We're still here. We're going to stay with you for the whole game no matter what the score. This time split left, split right. Dive right up the middle. That is to... I'm not sure that don't get a number on that, but there's a bunch of different faces on the field this time.
All right, pick up a 1-yard, call it only.
Marcus Gutierrez.
Marcus Gutierrez on the carry, 2nd and 3rd and 3 coming out. Cougars, come on, make a stand right here. Defense.
Tyler Wagner in the game for the Knights under the center as they rotate in several new players, and everybody that's come in look like they're smaller and smaller.
All right, clothing and one.
Or younger and younger, I don't know. But you know what? It is 3rd and 3. Let's see the Cougars make a stand. Here we go. We got Twins left. It's going to be a pitch on the outside. And
yes.
It got a penalty. You saw it, don't it? Former head referee, and Donut Salinas. And of course, we'll get a little bit of my background later, but good call, Donut, as you saw that holding on the left edge.
Well, what happened there, Paulo, he didn't only hold him, he kind of
touched him around.
Yeah, he turned him around, he knocked him down for a loss of 11, but he didn't have the ball. It was the offensive guy doing that.
We got a shout out to somebody, Ronnie Ortiz. We want to give you a shout out, Ronnie. We're trying to give you a little love, and to all the listeners out there, hey, you got to kill them with kindness, Ronnie. We apologize for any of the audio problems we've had tonight. But we're doing the best we can.
All right, a little shout out going out to Mario Lopez, compadre Mario, out in he's at El Paso with the family enjoying the holidays.
El Paso.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to El Paso and say hello to everybody, to the Mario Lopez Zelda family. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and thanks for tuning in El Paso.
Here we go, Twins left. He's gonna roll it to his right. He is gonna throw it. He's gonna go way overthrown, completely overthrown. That was almost a Wagner to Sterling Jenkins connection, but he completely overthrew him on the right side.
All right, so it's going to be 4th down. They have a punting team?
It's true. Now, then not only do they have a punting team, and of course I knew that, I'm sure the Cougars coaches knew that if there was a kink in their armor, it was their special teams. As last week, Cibilo Steel had 2 blocked punts. They actually had 17 points scored off of their special teams. But being it's their second punt, or maybe first punt, they don't have to worry about the special teams tonight. Certainly not the punting. As it goes, a very short knuckleball into the wind takes a Cougar hop, and the Cougars will have the ball on the 35-yard line. 30-yard line.
We're going to send a little shout out going out to George Ramos and his family. They're listening from San Marcos. Also a shout out
San Marcos.
To George's son. He's at the academy in San Marcos. A shout out going out to ECISD maintenance and facilities from George Ramos. A little shout out going out to you all, to the maintenance facility from George Ramos. Thank you for tuning in from San Marcos, Texas.
Texas State, my alma mater.
Oh,
yeah, good play. Sewell Park, baby.
Behave, Pablo.
Here we go. Split left, split right. Get out on the shotgun, and a 1 running back, 2 running back set. You got 1 fullback in front for the glorified blocker. It is going to be a run. He gives it to Whiteside, and he runs right into the defensive end. Can't get a number on him. But nonetheless, a loss of maybe half a yard.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 11 coming up for the Cougars. A little shout out going out to Nat Garcia. Nat Garcia, truck driver, came by and said, "Is that you, Donut?" I said, "Yes." Just like nobody says, He used to play softball with me back about 150 pounds ago.
Cougars got twins left, split right. Get on the shotgun and two running back set. A fullback and a tailback. It's going to be a play action pass. As he looks around and he throws it over everybody. There was some miscommunication on the right side between Guerrero and his receiver. The receiver stopped at 10 yards, and the quarterback was expecting him to go on a go route, and he way overthrew everybody.
Yeah, Bob, I thought he had number 21, Chavez, on the slant. He was right open. The defender came on just straight out. He turned it into the inside. He had it wide open, but he threw the other side of the field. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 coming up for the Cougars.
3rd and 11, and don't call it. They got twins left. I'm sorry, basically twins left, twins right. Cougars are strong to the right side with their tight end. It is going to be another play action pass. Guerrero is being pressured, runs right out of the pocket, and all he can do is just throw the ball away for Nick and Replass, and it is going to be 4th and 10.
All right, looks like it's going to be the punting team one more time for the Cougars. Seems like they've been out there. You know what? The punting team, the special team, they're staying warm tonight.
Unfortunately, our kickoff return team is very warm tonight, obviously because the Steelers put it on and put up 48 points. But just like that, one series against the heavy-duty backup for Steel, and Cougars are punting.
Yeah, it's going to be third and 4th down and about 9:29 left, ladies and gentlemen, in the 3rd quarter. It is still the cibilo Steel Knights all over the Cougars with a score of 48-7.
A knuckleball that is not even, he don't even care. Cibilo Steel looks at the ball and realizes, I didn't take the perfect hop. I don't feel like returning it. And it takes a Cougar roll with the win and goes down to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. It's the 3rd quarter. We have, like I said just a minute ago, we have 9:18 left in the quarter. That is the 3rd quarter. It's cibilo Steel Knights 48 and the Edinburg North Cougars 7.
All right, here we go. This time we got the Cibilo Steel, yet another possession, starting at their own 19-yard line. Cougars on the field. Their defense is ready. Cibilo Steel substituting so many folks. A little bit of, they're not used to each other in the huddle.
Mr. Martinez and Ms. Martinez enjoy the game. I'll leave it at that.
It is Tyler Wagner in the shotgun formation, twins left, split right, and the offset I, and is that going to be a run to Denley? He goes up the left guard and gets met immediately for a no gain. It's a fumble! And it is Cougar football! Oh!
Here we go. Cougars on their feet. Cougars on their feet for the second time.
And so it's done.
So with 9-10 left, ladies and gentlemen, the Cougars get the first turnover of the game. That's on their side. They get through an interception, fumbled the ball. That was for the Steel. On their side now, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Cougars pick up 1 penetration already.
Yes, sir. We have an update from the Port Isabel Tarpons over there. They are down 21-7 at halftime. Tarpons having a tough time as Lavernia's putting it on them.
Yeah, and again, that's a prediction that I don't think I predicted or Joe or anybody at the Valley. They expect Port Isabel to go no further.
Trips left. It's going to be a bubble screen to the left for the Whiteside, but he's got nowhere to go. He's got nothing but white jerseys. And the flag is thrown, which is probably going to be holding.
Lock in the back.
At best, it's a gain of 1, and let's find out what happened until the flag. And the ref is calling holding. Cougars, so they're going to back him up, John.
All right, it's going to be it was 1st and 10 at the 19. It's going to be all of a sudden 1st and 20. Ball coming back to the 29-yard line.
And certainly, I'll do the best I can. I'm trying to limit myself. All the coach speak myself, a current head coach. I'm trying not to. A bubble screen pretty much just means that the player runs a very short curved route, either to the left or the right of the quarterback. And Whiteside's caught that ball, but for a gain of 1. But brought it back because of the holding call. Cougars on 1st and 20. Twins left, twins right. And in the shotgun with, it looks like Whiteside on his left hip. It is going to be a run. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Goes right up the gut, right on the left side of the center for a gain of 6. They needed 20. They got 6.
They got 6, so it'll make it a 2nd and 14 coming up for the Cougars. Ball at the 24-yard line. We'll wait and see what happens. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Doris Salinas. Paul Osbury with me. We're bringing you Cougar football. It is right now the Cibolo Knights Steel 48, the Cougars 7, 8:30 and counting left in the 3rd quarter. Run the clock.
Run the clock. Drive safe. Here we go. It is split left, split right. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got looks like Whiteside and a 2 running back set. He's going to give it to Whiteside. He's going to go out the right side. He turns it upfield. And he's on his feet. He's on the 5, the 10. He is down at the 3.
Out of bounds at the 5.
Whiteside.
They said he stepped out of bounds. So one more time with the Cougars. move those chains, and drop them chains. It is first and goal, ball at the 5-yard line for the Cougars. 8:10 left. They stopped the clock with the running out of bounds there. So we'll see what's going to happen. Pablo, we need a touchdown.
We need about 16 touchdowns, and I'll tell you what would help is getting one right now.
All right, here we go.
And it's going to be in their usual short formation they give it to. I can't tell who it is, but it's strong push by the offensive line of the Cougars. Looks like a strong run by Alvarez off the left guard.
So with 7:55, the Cougars get on the board one more time, and you gotta love it, Paul. Look at the fans; they're still standing. Nobody has left. They expect the Cougars to put up a fight, and they're doing that. So with 7:55 left in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, it is now the Edinburg North Cougars 13, waiting for the point after, and the cibilo Steel Knights 48. Here comes the kick. Pablo, take us to it.
All right, kicker has gone through his usual routine. Tells the holder he's ready. Holder tells the center to snap it. It is a snap, clean hold. And the kick is up and looks pretty good from here. Extra point, Cougars!
Shout out going out to Albert Ramos, Julie Ramos, Ruben Ramos, and Angel
Ramos
Humbertado. And they're at the game from George Ramos. They're at the game. So again, those shout out going out to them. And you know what? There's a lot of Cougar believers.
Yes, sir. Cougar fans. We got some fans out here.
We got a shout out going out to Nat Garcia. Nat Garcia joining us here in the booth.
Yes.
And he said he remembered me about 180 pounds ago.
Oh, that was no comment. Let's get back to the game.
All right, we're going to get back to the game. So with 7:55 left in the third, the Cougars come up with another 7 points. It is now the Edinburg North Cougars 14 and the cibilo Steel Knights 48. Onside kick again?
Why not, don't it? But if they're going to kick the onside kick, let's please kick it with a chance, okay? You don't need to over-kick an onside kick. You want it to go 10 yards, not 30 yards. And that was a mistake they made last time. But I do see the hands team on the field. I see their big tight end who's headed to the University of Nevada, number 82. He's on the field on the left side. And in fact, it's going to be a squib kick, but they kick it way hard, and I don't know why. But they did. And it's fielded cleanly by Harris. As he tries to go, he goes up the middle. He's going to turn upfield. He got a bunch of men to beat, and he goes down to the 47-yard line. That is why I said I don't know why they kick it that way, but they did.
All right, ball. There's a flag on the field. I'm sure it's going to get declined. It was offsides against the Cougars. I believe we'll wait for the call to make sure on that. I'm just assuming. So for right now, the ball's being set at the 48-yard line, meaning they got 52 yards to go. Here comes the call.
The only thing I think of is they were hoping the Cougars were hoping to have the ball hit
somebody.
Yeah, hit somebody. The only thing I think of with a kick like that. And if you're going to do that, you should certainly aim at a player, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to hurt.
Oh, add 5 more yards to the play. It's going to put the ball at the 47-yard line of the North Cougars. 1st and 10 for the Knights.
And the Knights have sophomores and freshmen in the game. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see if the Cougars can mount some sort of comeback against the third stringers for the Knights.
Tell me number 65 is not a freshman, Pablo. Can you check that roster?
I can check that roster. He is not a freshman. He is a junior. He's the oldest player on the field. And here we go. I'm sorry. It is right up the gut, Denley. He goes right up the gut, right up the left guard. A dive right up the middle, a blast for the lead guard for the fullback. Goes about 8 yards.
He's not a starter, number 5?
No, sir. He is not. He is a sophomore. He has already received Division I scholarship offers from, I believe, A&M and University of Texas. He is a sophomore.
Can you do that?
You can do that. You can offer a scholarship to a 1-year-old kid if you want, but you have to honor it. Don't.
His dad doesn't coach, so we can send him over there to the Valley.
And certainly number 5, Denley, he can start for anybody, and he is the backup, don't it? Oh. And he is met.
Number 22.
I'm not sure. Number 32. Looks like the Cougar defense has come alive against the sophomores and freshmen.
All right, so it's going to be call it a 3rd and 7 coming up. Defense coming alive for the Cougars.
Yes, I'm not sure that could have been Keyshawn Brown on the run to the left side. 22. I apologize. That was Christian Edmondson off the left side, and someone got a foot on him, which didn't allow him to get the edge, and he was met for a loss.
So call it a 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball at the 43-yard line. 6:33 and run the clock.
Run the clock. Drive safe.
All right, so we're running the clock under 6:30 left in the third quarter. It's still Edinburg North Cougars 14 and the cibilo Steel Knights 48. A little shout out going on. I'll get a shout out after this, Pablo.
All right, after this, we've got some shout-outs. This time it's going to be a quarterback's going to keep it. He's got a man wide open, and we hit him. And it was slightly overthrown as he don't got a number, but I'm going to go with Chase Dixon running on the left side. Looked like he ran a post and got a little beat on the corner, but the free safety was there to help, and it was overthrown.
All right, fourth down coming up, and
they're going for it. Hey, why not? No!
They got
the punter out there.
Yeah, we still got a lot of time on the play clock, so it's a little shout out going out to Paulino Morin, Annabelle Morin, Kathy, and all the family. You know, a little shout out going out to you, all the Morines visiting the valley from San Antonio.
They got their punter, big Matthew Simmons, gets the snap, kicks a knuckleball. It's obvious that they don't practice the punting and steal. Why should you when you have an offense like Steele? But Cougars ball on the 16.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars, ball at their own 16-yard line, and we've got 6:06 left in the third quarter. Pablo.
Oh. And the penalty for the Cougars. They're going to scoot them even further back. I'm sure the Knights are going to accept this penalty. Here we go. Cougars on the field, feeling rather dejected, but got a little bit of wind in your sails, don't you? You just finished scoring a touchdown. You stopped steal. Doesn't matter who's on the field. Freshman, 7th grade, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You stopped them.
Yeah, the difference is you stopped them for the second time, and hopefully you're going to go and score for the third time. We'll wait and see what's going to happen. Right now, another flag. When it rained, it pours against the Cougars. Take them back half the distance to the goal line. It'll be 1st and 10, ball at their own. Well, I'm trying to see where they're going to set the ball. I believe the 8-yard line.
Oh, so they got 92 yards to go.
That's all.
Only 92? It's better than 93?
Yeah, it is.
And it looks like the Cougars got twins to the right, split left. I mean, very split left on the white side of the field. Let's see if there's a reason for that. And it's going to be a run. He hands it to the white sides, who turns it up the middle. And there's nothing on the outside, nothing on the inside for a no gain.
All right, so no gain on the play, making a 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball still at the 8-yard line. We're under 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Woo! All right. Look at that was Whiteside off the left, a double team from the left guard, left tackle, but for the fact they didn't move the defensive line, a no gainer. This time the Cougars break the formation. They have split left, split right, quarterback in the shotgun in the wishbone. He's got 2 running backs on either side of his hip. Strong left if you're Cibilo Steele. Another tight end on the right side if you're the Cougars. The snap is up. It is going to be a handoff to Whitesides as he bounces it outside, and a loss of a lot of yards. They're going to give him forward progress, which he didn't even get there, but that's okay. I'm not going to argue. A loss of about 3.
Yeah, they give him forward progress, Pablo, maybe up to the 6-yard line. They were ball was at the 6, so we'll keep it there, and it'll be 3rd and 12 coming up for the Cougars. This time, after scoring 2 times, that was the Cougars. All of a sudden, they're going back the other way.
And that's not good because they're getting close to their end zone, don't it? And this time it is split left, split right. If you're Steele, you're looking at strong right, which pretty much means if you're the Cougars, you got tight into the left. And it's going to be a pass. He's going to chunk it down the side. He's got a man wide open if he makes the catch. And he was wide open, as that is the void you can find in a cover 2. If you get past the corner, it's difficult with a safety to get over there in time, don't it, when you run down the sideline. And an accurate throw would have worked, but it was not accurate. And they're going to punt. Yeah,
it's going to be 4th and 12 from their own zone. That is, they will be punting. That is the Edinburg North Cougars. We're 4:42 left in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It's been all Cibilo Steele night. It's Cibilo Steele 48 in the Edinburg North Cougars 14. We're under 4:35. And Pablo, ball went out of bounds, incomplete, and they're running the clock. ¿Qué más quieres?
Yes, we know that. That's your typical basketball game. You know, one team's up by a whole lot. The coaches talk, hey, you want to run the clock? And the answer is, yes, sir, please
run the clock.
Here we go, a knuckleball that's going to sail over the head. No, he's going to catch it. He fields it cleanly. And he somehow gets away. It looked like he was never worried about it. And he turns it upfield. He's still on his feet. He's on the 40. He's on the 35 to 30. He's got one man to beat, and they tackle him, and they bring him down on the 25-yard line. A tremendous return by Melik Perez.
Laundry all over the field.
Laundry all over the field.
Yep, we're going to wait and see what the call is. It's probably going to be a holding or a block in the back, and it is against the Cibilo Steele Knights. So after a great run, bring it back.
Bring it back about 10 or 15. Really bring
from
it
the
back.
spot of the foul.
Spot of the foul, okay, on the kickoff.
So from the 40
return, all the way to the 41.
No, I think they're going to go back from there. Yeah, they're going to go back from there.
Oh, from that spot, okay.
From
so you got 10 yards from there, which takes you to the 49, something around the 49.
49 back to their side of the field.
Woo, Cougars have them backed up on their own 49. And the Cougars
You're killing me, Pablo. You're killing me.
Cougars,
run the clock.
Run the clock, Tracy. And the Cougars still have their starters, and Cibilo Steele has their backups and more. and the Cougars are still having trouble. But there's plenty of fight left in that dog, and so we'll see what happens with the Cougars tonight.
All right, here we go, Pablo. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 49.
Here we go. They're going to hand it up the middle. Don't know. I don't have a number on this one. That very easily.
Lost 2, Pablo.
A loss of 2 yards, and they try to go off the left side, the left tackle, left guard. The defensive line for the Cougars came through very cleanly. Don't have a number on who that runner was.
22.
Who?
22.
22. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
San
Christian
Antonio
Edmondson. Express. We appreciate that. Express in the house. Christian Edmondson off the left guard for a loss of 2.
All right, it's going to be now, ladies and gentlemen, a 2nd and 12 coming up. We're under 3:20 left in the third quarter. It's still Cibilo Knights 48, Edinburg North Cougars 14.
Cibilo Steel breaks the formation. They got split left, split right. The Cougars looking at strong right in the I formation. Wagner in the center. It's a play-action pass, a bootleg pass. He's got a man open. If he makes the catch, and he does not, that was almost a Wagner connection to, don't have a 27, not sure, to Armstrong connection, but he slightly underthrew him coming across on a crossing route on the bootleg play-action pass.
All right, so we'll bring up a 3rd and 12 coming up. 3:01 left in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
And they stop the clock.
Cibilo Knights 48, Cougars 14.
Sometimes they stop it, sometimes they don't.
I don't know. Flip a coin.
And they should run the clock, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, the clock is stopped as it should on an incomplete pass. And it is 3rd and long, 3rd and 12. Wagner in the shotgun, a 2 running back set. And it's going to be some sort of run. He goes right up the gut as he is hit at the line of scrimmage, but goes forward for another 3 yards. That is Connor Curley up the middle for a gain of about 5. They needed 12 and they got 5, and it is about, or 4, it's 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 coming up. 2:40, ladies and gentlemen.
And they're not going to punt.
In the third quarter, and they're not going to punt. They have to, Pablo.
And they decided to punt. And it took them a while. We don't know why, but it did take them a while. Maybe they're trying to run down the play clock, which has not started yet. And good for the refs, so they run the clock. Appreciate that. Certainly there's no reason to stop the clock on a run like that. But plenty formation. Their big boy, Matthew Simmons, back to punt. Last week had 2 punts blocked. Can they get one here tonight, don't it?
Here we go. Oh.
And there's a bad snap. And he still gets the ball away. A low knuckleball that is going to take a Cibilo Steel hop. And it's going to be fielded. You call it, though. I'm not.
They down the ball at the 1-yard line. So now, Edinburg North Cougars, all they got is 99 yards to go.
That's it. It's better than 100, but it can't be.
Can be.
So, in fact, it is the worst field position possible.
Oh, they put him down at the 2, so it's going to be 98 only.
Okay, that's a break from 99.
I got a break. Got a 1 yard.
They're already catching a break.
So
the momentum is in the favor of the Cougars for the last few seconds.
All right, so Cougars get a break. It was being marked at the 2 instead of the 1.
At the 2 instead of the 1, and a very
Big
big break of a yard generous from the refs. Appreciate that. Shotgun snap. Edgaretto gives it off the left tackle, and he goes very tough running. Not sure who that was, but he does grind it out for about 6.5 yards as a run off the left guard, right guard, I apologize, and a gain of a good 6-7 yards by Whitesides, it looks like.
All right, so we have a little breathing room, Pablo.
A little breathing room.
All right, so call it a 2nd and 5 coming up. Ball being placed at the 7-yard line.
That's right. Cougars break the formation. Got twins left, split right. Looks like Guerrero on the shotgun. And 2 running back set. One of them is a fullback and a tailback. One of them basically a glorified blocker. The snap is up. It is going to hand it off to Whiteside right up the middle as he runs tough, a couple of tough yards. He needed 4, and he got about 4.5.
You get 4.5. Here we go.
In fact, you know what, don't it?
They're running the clock. No.
They're going to
move those chains and run the clock.
Move those chains and run the clock. And drive safe.
All right. Here we go. So we're under 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. They moved the chains for the Cougars. Ball's now at the 11-yard line. I don't know how that happened, Pablo. We had the ball at the 2 with the 1st and 10. We get to the 11, but we pick up a first down.
Yes, because we were on the 98 and a half, don't it? That's why.
That's why.
Twins left, split right. Get out on the shotgun. It's going to be a play-action pass. He's being pressured. He's going to decide to do a quarterback keeper as he scrambles, at best, back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, they're going to give it back to the line of scrimmage, so call it a 2nd and 10. And ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting. We're hoping they don't start the clock till about 2 seconds, which is right now. And now he's going to start it, so you don't need to snap the ball, Pablo.
They do not need to snap the ball. It looks like they're
gonna
in no
snap
hurry,
it.
but why not? They might as well throw it. It's your last chance to have the win, don't it, for the rest of the game. And this, in fact, will be the last snap of the halftime, and Guerrero's taking his time. There's no play clock. Looks like the refs don't mind. And
Is he gonna get it off?
I don't. Oh,
No.
I don't even understand. I'm gonna.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that laugh, but we just don't understand what's going on. They got a strong wind behind their back. We're hoping they throw the ball on their last play there of the third quarter that would give them the wind behind their back. You're down 14-48. You're hoping we get a good pass off, and we thought they were setting up for it, and all of a sudden they just let the clock run down. So with after 3 quarters of play here at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi, I'm Donald Salinas. Paul Osborne's with me. I got Paul to my left now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why, but
First time all year.
First time all year.
Maybe it's good luck.
Maybe. Okay, we're gonna try and change things around.
Maybe not.
We're good. Paul Osborne to my left and Nathan to my right now. So after 3 quarters of play, ladies and gentlemen, it is the cibilo Steel Knights 48 and the Edinburg North Cougars 14. Cougar football. It's gonna be 1st and 10. Ball at the 11. Pablo, explain that to me. We had 1st and 10, ball at the 2. We get to 11, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Courtesy.
Yes, gratis.
Gratis, something gratis. It was, what does it call that?
Courtesy yard. Oh,
No.
Courtesy first down.
No, but Pablo, the sale after Thanksgiving?
Oh, the Black Friday. Black Friday yard. Black Friday first down.
That's what we're going to call it, ladies and gentlemen. Nevertheless, they picked up a first down. First down, they go incomplete to the near side of the field. So it's now 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cougars.
All right, 2nd and
On the
10.
clock. They didn't run it? They didn't run it?
They did not run it. An incomplete pass. Apparently, the clock operator's working normally. We always should run the clock. That was a 5-yard out that Guerrero threw. He was pressured. He threw it. He overthrew it. It's an incomplete pass. This time they got trips right, split left, Guerrero in the shotgun, play action pass, bubble screen, and nothing doing as a corner. K.O. Hooper took care of business right there and tackled him for a loss of 3.
Lost 3 on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and 12 coming up for the Cougars. Pablo, I think that lady's driving up, and you didn't leave your car in the bait car again, did you?
No bait car tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's difficult to explain, but we did see a red Honda bait car at HEB earlier tonight. It was neat seeing that in action, and it worked out properly as nobody messed with that car with an open window.
Open window, wallet, he threw in the car. We saw a bait car there on HEB, and nobody jumped on it. Pablo.
Nobody jumped on it, just like the Cougars did not jump on the game tonight. And they're in the punt formation. 4th and about 12, and the snap is up. It is a good snap. It is a very wobbly kick that's going to go out of bounds, and it is going to be steel ball on the 40, on their own 43-yard line.
No, not their own. The Cougar 44-yard line.
Cougar
44-yard line.
Cougar 44-yard line. So.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about a little bit under 11 minutes left in this game. I'm Donald Salinas. I got Paul Osborne to my left, Nathan to my right. We're bringing you action from Corpus Christi, Texas at Cabinets Field, where it's been the 3rd round action here of high school football, and it's been all cibilo Steel Knight. Right now, it is the cibilo Steel Knights 48, Edinburg North Cougars 14. Cibilo has the ball at the Cougar 44-yard line. Pablo!
All right, this time we have Wagner back under the center. Twins left. He is, in fact, going to hand it off. This time he goes right up the gut, as that is number 32, Keyshawn Brown.
22, Pablo, I'm sorry.
22, I apologize. Christian Edmondson again goes off the left guard, bounces it up about the left side, and about 15 yards later, they're going to
move those chains.
Woo! There's some real big holes tonight, as the 2nd and 3rd stringers for cibilo Steel are driving on the Cougars tonight.
If I had that kind of hole, I'd probably break 1,000 yards this year, Pablo.
Yes, I'm sure the Cougars are doing the best they can, but they're clearly outmatched as a cibilo Steel. They have a only 7 years in existence, the Steel program. They really have done a good job of taking it to the next level. As this time, running back goes right off the right guard. He goes a good 5-6 yards before he is touched. And it is now 2nd and about 6.
2nd and 6 coming up for the cibilo Steel once again. Pablo, and the only good thing about this, I hope, is that these guys go on and win the state championship. And that's the only good thing Edinburg will have to say at the end is we lost to the state champs.
That is something to look forward to. If you could pick some sort of bright spot, that if nothing else, that's a consolation that you did go up against a team. You would want a team that maybe handled you this easily, at least to know you went up against a state champ, and that's why you got handled the way you did. All right, this time off the right side, that is number 30, Connor Curley, bounced it off the right side and gained they needed 6 and they got 4.
Yeah. So it's going to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 9, coming out very manageable for the cibilo Steel, and I think now Paulo, we're at a 2-down territory. Maybe they'll score. They'll try and work on their kicking game. We'll wait and see. For right now, it's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up. 8:50 left, and the shot going out to my wife once again. Edith, I love you, and I understand what you're saying. I'm going to try and hang on and make it through the whole game. We got 8 minutes left, babe.
Yes, Donut Celine is clearly a little bit under the weather, doing the best he can tonight. Woo! Yeah, this time cibilo Steel breaks the formation. Twins left. Quarterback in the center of the I formation between the two tailback sets. Going to have to his fullback right off the gut in a quick dive, going for the first down.
Short.
He needed 3, and he got about 3. Depends the spot.
I think it's going to be a little bit short. Paulo, we'll wait and see. Here comes the call.
And it is 4th down.
4th down coming up. Timeout on the field. Somebody down for the Cougar side. And he's moving a little. Hopefully he's going to be fine. We'll wait and see. For right now, it's going to be a break on the field. I'm Donut Salinas. I got Paul Osprey with me. Thanks to ValleyCenter.com. That's who you're hearing right now with the streaming being done by ValleyCenter.com. Little shout out going out to Lee Chan Martinez.
Mr. Chan.
Mr. Chan, and also Joe Boning. Hopefully did we get Port Isabel back on? Do you know, Nathan? We got an update.
Believe coming out of half, it's still 21-7. And we do have a player down. We got a little pause. And just join us. Knights 48, Cougars 14. And Knights went up very quickly, 48-7. It was 48-7 with halfway to go in the second quarter doing it.
Yeah, and again, it's been all night. The game just started off well for the Cougars with them not being ready for the kickoff, where they had to sit back on their heels and just take a knee back in the end zone. After that, first play, it was a loss of 4 yards, and after that, it was all night football. First 5 times they touched the ball, they put 35 points on the board. Cougars, first 5 times they touched the ball, they punted the ball or turned it over. So at the end, finally, we had on the 6th drive, I believe we put the first 7 points on the board. But other than that, it's been all nice. Right now, they have we're calling it ball turned over. He was short.
They're giving him the first down, don't it?
Oh, they're giving him the first down. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be
1st and 9.
one more time for the Knights. Move those chains and drop them chains. So it's going to be 1st and goal, ball at the 9-yard line for the cibilo Steel Knights.
Is there a penalty?
I don't know. I didn't ask you how they moved the chains.
Yeah, I don't know. They just decided.
Oh, you're right. There was a flag here on the near side of the field.
That's right. And thus they gave him half the distance, which is going to give him a first down. And there you go. A great stand by defensive line as the fullback, tailback was met handily at the line right off the right guard. A dive and maybe to the line of scrimmage and not a loss of half a yard.
All right. So we're going to call it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 9 still coming up. Ball at the 9-yard line. 2nd and goal, from the 9-yard line for cibilo Steel. We're down to 7:20 and counting. Run the clock.
Yep, run the clock right safe. As the fans, for the looks of reality, you already see a bunch of Cougar fans spilling out. And certainly on the San Antonio side and the Cougar side, we hope everybody drives safe tonight. cibilo Steel, Twins left, quarterback in offset I. Wagner's going to hand it off and a very tough run as he was met by the linebacker and goes for a gain of maybe 1.5, if not 2.
Yeah, call it 2 yards on the play. Do we have a flag or no?
I did not see a flag going.
Third down coming up. Pick up 2 yards only. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. That is for cibilo Steel. They're up 48-14. We're about 6.5 minutes left in the ball game.
You call that right, Don. About 6.5 minutes. We're just seeing a healthy flow of substitutions from cibilo Steel as they're getting everybody in the game tonight. And, good for them. Good for them. That's helped out their program. They get some players that otherwise would have not been playing. And all you're doing is you're ensuring the future, don't it? I mean, to one side, people would laugh, hey, you're putting your backups. You know what? That's what you should do, don't it? Not only are you trying to keep the score to a minimum, but you're getting some other players some playing time as where they otherwise would not. It's a play-action pass, a bootleg, naked bootleg, as Wagner has got nowhere to go. It's a design run, but for the fact that he had nowhere to go, give credit to the outside linebacker for securing the edge and turning that run inside, and it's a loss of a whole lot.
Yeah, but well, they're going to give him forward progress when he's still right. I don't see why, but it's going to come down to the 22-yard line, so it'll be 4th and 23 coming up for Cibolo. That was from the 7, being brought back down all the way to the 23-yard line. So 4th and goal from the 23-yard line.
Yeah, 4th and goal. Looks like Cibolo Steel is going to go for it. Can you guys close that door, please? 4th and goal. Looks like they're going to go for it. It's obviously a long way, 4th and 23. But why not? As they're going to break the formation, Cibolo Steel in a two running back set in the I formation. Twins left. Quarterback under center for the I. He is going to do a pitch to the right, and the Cougars did a great job securing the edge as they take care of that run right there. It will be Cougar ball on the 26.
Yeah, lost of 3 yards on the play, so it'll be Cougar football at the 23. The 26. That is their own 26-yard line. So it'll be 5 minutes left in the ballgame, ladies and gentlemen. Still the Cibolo Steel Knights 48, Edinburg North Cougars 14, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. That is for the Edinburg North Cougars. Pablo, what do you got?
Well, what I got is 5 minutes left in the game. Cougars are just hoping, everybody in the stands is hoping his clock go ahead and run down so we can drive home safely. The game has pretty much was put away in the second quarter. But there's a little bit of fight left. Why not? Why not get a little, get another score on the board if you can? Why not? As the Cougars in the shotgun formation, 2 running back set, Twins left, split right. Cadetto has for the ball. It's going to be a run. Handed off to Whitesides, goes up the middle, and is met immediately.
Pick up 1, maybe.
Pickup of 1, maybe.
All right, we're going to call it 1 yard on that pickup. It'll be 2nd and 9. Pablo, how many seniors do we have on the Cougar side, more or less? Can you give me more or less a number
I'm
right
going to give
now?
you more. I'm going to give you a less.
All right, here we go.
I see a whole bunch of number 12s,
Yeah.
which means they're very senior heavy.
If not
Last
mistaken,
year-
there's 30 guys or more.
Yes,
Pablo.
sir. They're going to be losing a lot this year. Edinburg North expect them to lose a lot of experience as they're going to graduate several seniors.
All right, that's the Edinburg North Cougars. We have a 2nd and 9 coming up.
Twins left, split right. Gadell in the shotgun in a 2 running back set. It's going to be a dive. Hands up to Whitesides off the left tackle. He's still on his feet. 35, the 40, and a host of white jerseys bring him down on the 42 after a very tough run from Whitesides, a gain of about 16.
So one more time for the Cougars. Move those chains. We're moving the chains one more time for the Cougars, ladies and gentlemen. Under 4 minutes left. Cougars have a 1st and 10. Ball at their own 42-yard line.
So if you're Cibolo Steel, don't it? You come to Corpus, 3rd round of the playoffs. Your backups are out of the game in the second quarter. You're thinking, get
That's Kemaskenes from the Cibolo Steel Knights, who have their night going their way right now. There's under 3:45 left in the game, and they're up 48-14.
Here we go. Covered in the left, Twins left, split right. It's going to be another run. Hands off to Whitesides, right off the left tackle. Their big boy Ansel Dua, nothing doing. Maybe a gain of 2 before they knock him back and get forward progress.
All right, call it 2nd and 8 coming up. 3:28, 3:25, and counting, ladies and gentlemen. It's been Cibolo Knights all night long. It is right now Cibolo Steel Knights 48 and the Edinburg North Cougars 14. Cougars have a 2nd and 8, ball at their own 44-yard line. Pablo.
Cougars, Twins left, split right. He is in the shotgun, got tailback to his left and his right, Alvarez and Whitesides. It is going to be a run. The Whitesides are up the gut. He goes cleanly. He's on the 40. He's got one man to beat, and the defensive line catches up to him, but 25 yards later, and they're going to move those chains.
We're moving the chains again for the Edinburg North Cougars. Those things are running out of time. They're running the clock the whole time, and it's only fair, Pablo. You run it when they have the ball. You got to run it when Cougars have the ball also. We're under 2:40 and counting. It is now the Cougars driving 1st and 10. Ball is being set at the 31-yard line of Cibolo.
Cougars mounting a drive, a late fourth quarter drive with 2.5 minutes left in the game. This time it's their usual from everything they stick in this formation. Twins left, split right. Quarterback in the shotgun, 2 running back set. It's time to another hand off to Whitesides as he goes up the middle, right over the left guard and left tackle. At best, a gain of 2.5, if not 3 doing.
All right, so it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up for the Cougars. Clock is running, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be under 2 minutes left before they run this next play.
That's right. By the time this play starts, it'll be under 2 minutes. As the Cougars are looking to, they would love nothing more than the score. Why not, don't it? Of course, the game is out of hand. It is going to be a Cibolo Steel victory. And there we go. Twins left, split right.
Any updates?
Gadetto in the shotgun.
Any updates?
And a 2 running back set.
Updates.
Snap is up. It's going to be a run. They're going to Whitesides as he goes up the middle. And there is nothing doing, Donut, as he is brought down very quickly, very hard by Joshua Crosland, defensive tackle, who is a freshman.
All right, a loss of 2 yards, bring it back to the 30-yard line. It'll be a third. And, they gained forward progress on that play, so that's good. I'll pick up a 1 yard after on that play, so call it 3rd and 6 coming up for the Cougars. Ball will be set at about the 27-yard line. The ball will be set where it's going to be a 3rd and 7 coming up. We're under 1 minute left in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Under 1 minute left, as Donut said. This time he got twins left, split right. Goodell in the shotgun. He's got Brandon Garcia and Whitesides with him. Brandon Garcia is more of a blocking back as opposed to Whiteside. This time going to get the Whiteside right up the gut. He goes right up the left guard and left tackle, and he gains about a good 3 or 4 yards before he's brought down. Make that a 4th and 1.
2 down territory?
Of course, Donut. Why not? And they're letting the clock run. And if you're going to score, you might as well, come on, Donut, let's go pick up the pace. And if you're going to let the clock run, you might as well kneel it, Donut.
Yeah, we're down to 32 and counting left in the game, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be a 4th and 2. Ball at the 23-yard line. That's for the Edinburg North Cougars. They're taking the time to throw the wrap, so this will be the last play unless they pick up the first down, Pablo, because they just started the clock, so there's time in the clock than there is on the play clock. Here we go.
You're right about that, Donut. 12 seconds left. Called it the last play of the game. Cougars are obviously not in a hurry. It's mysterious. And it is going to be a pass. And he's going to throw it up the middle. He's got a man wide open. He had Brandon Garcia down the middle.
Yeah,
and they're going to let the clock run, and the game is over.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a final for y'all and for us. So it's going to be a final of the game of the season for the Edinburg North Cougars. Once again, I'm Donald Salinas, Paul Osbury, for valleycenter.com. And, of course, Paul, with the score being down, Port Isabel being down, I'm just going to take the time to thank valleycenter.com for having me and you call our game this year, Paulo. I've loved it. I thank you for what you did. I love what you do. We've been friends for over 25 years. Just in case this is the last game of the season, Paulo, I want you to say your words. And if you enjoyed it, how you felt about it, give your thanks to valleycenter.com. Of course, catch TV17 for all year long. But what you think, Paulo? And you ready for next year?
Donut, should this be our last game, I appreciate that. It's like two friends hanging out. You come from the perspective of a former referee, myself a coach, former NFL player. We did the best we could for the stands. It's been very enjoyable. I hope we provided a good service at valleycenter.com and for the fans and the listeners. I look forward to coming back.
All right, you heard it yourself, ladies and gentlemen. That was Paul Osbury, my partner for the year 2013. So on myself, Paul Osbury, Donald Salinas, valleycenter.com. We're going to say good night to everybody. Final score here at Corpus Christi. It was the cibilo Steel Knights 48 and the Edinburg North Cougars 14. So once again, from Donald Salinas and Paul Albury, good night, everybody.
Hey, brother.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah,
Hey, rest easy, man.
I'll go take my medicine.
Oh, yeah. I'm shower. I'm taking that, brother.
Yeah.
Back tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
Later.
So there we hear it, a final score here in Corpus Christi. Cougars lose to Cibilo Steel, 14-48 game here. Cougars had a nice run in this game. ValleyCentral.com wants to thank the two announcers that we had here tonight. Thank you for your help, and we look forward to seeing y'all in the 2013-2014 season.
We'll see you, buddy. Thank you, Nathan.
Did that one take it already?
It's at 99. It's